So you've been dreaming of studying in Germany, tuition-free universities, high-quality education, and global exposure. But there's a problem. Thousands of students every year get rejected, sometimes for the smallest and avoidable mistakes. And the worst part, they never see it coming. In today's video, I'm breaking down the real reasons why international students get rejected from German universities and how you can avoid becoming a statistic. Stick around to the end because I will share insider tips I wish someone told me before I applied. Let's save you months of frustration and wasted effort. Let's dive in. Point number one is lack of proper academic qualification. Now, one of the biggest reasons why so many people get rejected is because of something called unrecognized qualifications, and I will explain why. Some people believe that once you are done with high school, or once you have your WAEC result, that you are automatically qualified to apply for bachelor's in Germany. But that's not the case, because Germany, they are very, very strict on requirement. If your degree or your course or certificate or whatever it is doesn't meet the minimum threshold that they are looking for, you are rejected automatically. You are rejected. And most times, especially I'm Nigerian, so I'm going to use Nigeria as an example here. When we are done with secondary school, we have WAEC. You write your WAEC, and then once you pass WAEC and then you pass JAMB, automatically you get into university. It doesn't work like that here in Germany. Even after you pass WAEC, your WAEC alone is not enough for you to get an admission into a bachelor's degree in Germany. Because with your WAEC alone, you will still need an extra 1 year minimum foundation course before you can even start thinking of university. And that's the problem. Most people don't even know about this. So most times it takes you to have a bachelor's degree to be able to even apply for bachelor's in Germany, or at least you must have studied for 2 years in your bachelor's, maybe a year. But there should be a transcript that shows that you studied before in your home country before you can get an admission into Germany. And most times they will tell you to apply through Uni Assist unless the school says otherwise. Most schools are going through Uni Assist, and what Uni Assist simply does is they will convert your degree to the German standard. They save the school the headache of going through the process of converting your degree. Uni Assist will go through that stress to convert your degree for you to the German standard, and then you can use that one to apply to the school. Most times the school will tell you to wait till when Uni Assist converts the degree for you before you apply to the school. But if you are sure that you have what it takes, your degree is good enough, then of course you can go ahead and apply to the school. So most times I will tell you, go through Uni Assist and apply on time. You can also go through anabin.kmg.org. You can go there and check if your school is recognized on that website. It's a German, so just go there, anabin.kmk.org. That's the website. Go there, check if your school is there. If your school is there, just screenshot it and send it to the school. My school is already there, I don't need to go through Uni Assist, and then you are good to go. But those two things are very important, but the most important thing is Uni Assist. The document they will ask for is on the website. You just go there, you see the document they are asking for, just upload the documents there and then wait for, it's called VPD. You need a VPD. That VPD will convert your degree or your certificate to the German standard, and then you can use that one to now check if you meet the requirement of the school. If you don't, just quickly look for another school on time. This is why you need to apply early. So like I said, your certificate must meet the minimum threshold, otherwise they are going to reject you. Now, point number 2 is weak motivation letter. I see this a lot because I review a lot of motivation letter. I help people to do it. If you want me to review your motivation letter, click the link, it's pinned in the comments below, and I will check a motivation letter for you. And most times it's copy and paste. Most people just go to Google, they get a template, they copy and they paste it, and it's filled with a lot of generic words. Or they go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to come up with a motivation letter for them, and it's always filled with very generic words. Schools pay a lot of attention to your motivation letter, and because so many people just put a lot of generic words like I'm passionate about this field, I'm passionate about this, I love to do this, they just automatically reject you because they feel like you didn't put a lot of effort into your motivation letter. What they are looking for is, how interested are you in this course? Have you done anything in real life to show that you actually know about this course? But let me give you a quick example. Let's say maybe when you're in your home country, you did nursing. Let's say you worked as a nurse during internship or something, and then you learned something during that process. Put it in your motivation letter. When I worked at so place as a nurse, I was able to learn how to take care of people or how to empathize with people, and this is why I want to apply to University of so. Do you get the logic now? This is what they are looking for. Not I'm passionate to be a nurse. No, they want to know if you've actually done something or you've actually experienced what it feels like to be a nurse. And this is where your passion is coming from. Do you get the gist now? So this is what they are looking for. That is how you should think. So when you're writing a motivation letter, You have to put in your real experience, because they will know from the write-up. They will know if it's just a generic, vague motivational letter, or this is someone that actually took his or her time to sit down and write it. There's always a difference. ChatGPT can never replicate that. Okay, so take your time and write it. But if you write a vague one, they will reject you. You might have the best degree, you might have one of the outstanding first class whatever. If your motivational letter is weak, they will reject you. And I know so many people that are rejected because of this. When I go through their motivational letter, I'm like, bro, sis, this is why you're rejected now. Look at what you're writing. And then we review it, and then they apply again. And of course, they get admission. So like I said, if you want me to help you to review your motivational letter, click on the link pinned in the comments below. Book a one-on-one consultation, and then I'll see if I can work with you. Now, point number 3 is incomplete or wrong documentations. Now, there are some schools that still ask you to notarize your documents. And if you send your document to them and it's not notarized, of course, that's automatic rejection. You will never waste their time. Some schools will also tell you, upload here, upload there. If they ask you to notarize it, then make sure that you do the right thing. Germans are very, very meticulous. They will dot every T and cross every I. Make sure you do the same thing too. Don't send incomplete document. If they ask you for a scanned document in a file, make sure you scan your document and put it in a file. If you scan a document and you don't put it in a file, they will reject you. That's what I'm saying. There are so many little things that you don't pay attention to that will fly in your country. It will not fly in Germany. Follow everything that they are telling you. If you notice the requirements in the school, they give you key points. Follow everything one by one. If they tell you they want it in PDF format, if you send it in Word format, they will reject you. That is how Germans are. Don't kill me. I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you how it is. I've been here for almost 7 years, so I understand them very, very well. Follow everything that they are telling you to the latter, everything they are asking for. Make sure that you tick every box. Don't leave anyone say, don't worry, they will not need this one. That one that you are ignoring, that's why they will reject you. So make sure that you tick every box. Don't make any mistake before you now send it to them. And there are so many people that are rejected because of this. So if you follow what I'm telling you, follow these steps chronologically, the chances of them rejecting you is very, very low. Now, point number 4 is applying too late or to the wrong course. Now, this one, I also see a lot of people make this mistake. They don't really know when their admission season is open or when it's closed. Most times, there's winter semester and there's summer semester. So, application for summer semester is always between September to January. That's when the admission is always out. So, once the admission is out, don't waste time, because most of the courses in Germany are restricted courses. So, there are limited seats for that particular course. So, the earlier you apply, the better for you, because if you want to wait till maybe when the application period is in the middle, by the time you apply, the seats would have been filled, and once it's filled, every other person, it doesn't matter what your degree is, they will reject you. It's not because you are not good enough, but it's because the allocation for that particular course is already exhausted, so that's why they reject you. So if the course you are applying to is a limited course, then make sure that you apply immediately. It's out. Prepare your documents as soon as possible. Once the application date is open, throw everything there. Don't waste time. And so many people make this mistake. The way things are back home now, we don't really have this urgency. We're like, don't worry, I will do it. In Germany, it doesn't work like that too. They are very, very timely. If they give you a certain time to this, make sure you get it done within that period. Otherwise, they will reject you. So apply on time. And if it's the winter semester, I think that one is open between April to July. So most times, make sure that you apply to on time for winter semester. Don't wait until last minute. And also for the schools, make sure the school that you're applying to or the course you're applying to is the right course. Don't apply to the wrong course. If it's English language that you're looking for, apply to English. Don't apply to English and German. There are some courses that are completely German. If you don't give them the right information or the right document, they will reject you. So read everything correctly before you apply. And number 5 is no proof of financial support. Now, this one is also something that I know that so many people write me, how can you help me with someone that will give me a sponsorship letter or block account, all these kind of things. And this is a requirement in Germany, unfortunately. They want to know that you can take care of yourself, or there's someone that's willing to take up the obligation to take care of you. And if you cannot provide this, they are going to reject you, because they don't want you to come and be a burden on them. And this is why this one is non-negotiable. But there are so many ways that you can go around it. Like I said, block account is very, very important, but you can also find someone that's willing to sponsor you. Of course, there are ways around it. If you want help with that, click the link in the description and we can discuss on how we can help you. Okay, so these are the reasons why so many people are getting rejected. And like I said, there are tiny things that you don't pay attention to that will either make or break the admission process. So will you be rejected or will you be accepted? Honestly, it all depends on you. Like I said, follow the tips I'm telling you in this video and you will be fine. And if you want me to help you, book a one-on-one consultation with me. and I'll put you through on what you are doing wrong and how we can work together. If you found this video helpful, you already know what to do. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and most importantly, if you want to know what will give you an unfair advantage in Germany, click on this video right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.